Let's go and see those lions.
Cheers to an awesome trip and an awesome morning.
Oh, what a morning.
Wow, wow, wow. You guys are probably wondering why Ed is going on about the Boteti River like it's some amazing place. That's because it is.
With the borders finally open and the knowledge of the heavy price increase for park fees in 2022, we planned a last-minute trip to Botswana. The week before, everything seemed to go wrong, from dodgy wiring to broken shock absorbers. But none of that mattered because we were about to leave on the ultimate African adventure.
Ryan, where are we going?
Botswana! Somehow, I managed to get everything sorted, and with zero sleep, we headed to Matamba Bush Camp to meet up with Mark, who would be joining us later in the trip, and Chris, as we were reunited as Overlanding Escape.
You keen for the trip? Yeah.
How was your first night out?
Yes, like, are you doing chalets from now on?
Chalets is the way to go.
Right, just stopped off at Matamba, met up with Chris. He stayed here last night in a chalet, can you believe it? Living the luxury life. Now we're on our way to Martin's Drift, border post, Botswana. Not too far, and we'll be in Botswana, fill up at King, then head to Khama Rhino Sanctuary, one of my favorite places. Looking forward to being back there. Let's hope everything goes smoothly at the border. I'm not sure what the new procedures are with COVID, so we had to get a new COVID test that's, I think, not older than 72 hours as far as I know. So we got those, all tested negative, fortunately. Yeah, let's get to Botswana. So the drive from Martin's Drift to Khama Rhino Sanctuary is around 180 kilometers, and this time round I've seen a lot of roadkill. Hey, saw a baby donkey back there that the vultures were picking away at. So just be careful here, the domestic animals like donkeys and cows and goats, there's plenty of them, so slow down. What a feeling it was, being back in my favorite country, Botswana. Chris, are you excited?
I'm very excited. We're at Khama Rhino Sanctuary, so it's usually our first stop over, which means we're officially in Botswana.
Right, so we settled into camp here at Khama, and now we're heading for a sunset at the Malema Pan, which is one of the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever see. Let's go and enjoy it. Always good here at Khama. The bird life today specifically is absolutely amazing. I love this pan. It's not that far from camp, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. There's nothing better than going for a game drive in the African bush, putting that window down, smelling the different scents of Africa. And yeah, I must say, privileged to be out here, hey? Let's go and enjoy the sunset. Right, so we've woken up here at a very cold and windy Khama Rhino Sanctuary. Fantastic night's sleep, all packed up, and now we're going to head to the Boteti River to Khumaga, stop in Letlakani for some fuel, and I cannot wait to see the Boteti River in flood. Last time we went there was no water whatsoever at the actual crossing where the ferry is, so I'm sure today is going to be different. Let's hook up the trailers and hit the road. So the Tracks for Africa says we're going to get there at 10 to 3 if we don't stop. 384 kilometers. So yeah, let's get some wood from the reception and then head to Khumaga. So we're at the Nando's here in Letlakani. We stopped here on the way to CKGR last year, Central Kalahari, and we had an amazing burger. So we're getting another one. Got such good memories on this stretch of road. We've just driven through Rakops, and just after Rakops you turn left towards the Central Kalahari Game Reserve. That CKGR 2020 trip was amazing. Hey, wow, such a good trip. Great memories from that trip. And yeah, let's get to Khumaga. Wait to see what the Boteti looks like. Look how amazing that Boteti looks. Excuse the wind noise, I'm filming this on the GoPro. But that is magic. Absolutely fantastic. Gonna need the ferry to get across the Boteti. Cost 150 pula to cross using the ferry, so quite steep but certainly worth it. This has got to be one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. Botswana, you are amazing. Crossing into the 2,578 square kilometer Magadi Pants National Park is a real treat, and something I always look forward to when visiting this area of Botswana. We are on a game drive on the river road to a place called Hippo Pools on the Boteti River. Beautiful place. We had a nice sunset there the last time we were here with some hippos. It was absolutely magnificent. We're a bit pressed for time, but we got into the campsite, put the trailers back there, and now let's head to Hippo Pools. This Boteti is amazing.
You guys are probably wondering why Ed is going on about the Boteti River like it's some amazing place. That's because it is. Have a look at that scene. Absolutely amazing. We're here at Hippo Pools enjoying the sunset. We've had some amazing sightings here before. Unfortunately, we haven't had a lot of time today to drive around, but we just had some of the most amazing scenes in Africa. unfold in front of us. We're going to enjoy this and then head back to camp. Spending an amazing evening next to the Boteti River with great mates and the incredible night sounds. This really is as good as it gets. There was an amazing sunrise this morning at Khumaga. We've left a little bit later than what we were supposed to, so we need to make up some time to get to Mount, to restock, resupply, pay park fees, get wood, and then head to Southgate in Moremi, our favorite place in the world, Moremi Game Reserve. But yeah, we're just waiting for the ferry to come back across, head back there, and there's 140 kilometers to Mount, so it's going to be an epic day. Almost in Maun. We're gonna stop at Delta Meat Deli, get our meat, and then stop at Riley's to get some fuel, then pay for our park fees at the wildlife office, and then go get some fresh stuff. There's a Woolworths in Maun, also a spa and that sort of stuff. So we're gonna head there, stock up, and then head into the Okavango Delta. We're staying at Southgate tonight, which is the entrance to the Moremi Game Reserve. There's quite a lot to do in a short period of time, but we should be okay. Letting the tires down, stocking up on wood, and tonight we spend the night in the Moremi Game Reserve. That is a lot of work in the heat. Filled up another 6 jerry cans because over the next 2 weeks or so we're in the complete wilderness. we've hit our first big snag of the trip. In Maun you have to pay for park fees because it's something like 4,000 pula for the amount of time we're staying in the nest.
I'm on my way, Ryan is not far behind.
Okay, cool. So it's like 4,000 pula because we're spending so long in the national parks. We don't have 4,000 pula cash, and they don't take cards at the gate. Obviously you have to pay at the office here in Maun, and it turns out that today is a public holiday and the office is closed.
Okay, my man, let's rock and roll. Are you turning around or are you going straight on this road?
No, you stay on this one. Obviously the office is closed, so we've already booked a night at Southgate. The campsites in Maun here are, but none of the campsites here are like Southgate. It's not like staying in the Moremi, and we've paid for that anyway. So we're going to drive to Southgate. It's 90 kilometers, and then we're going to come back in the morning back to Maun, pay our park fees, and then go back and then head up to Kwai. So it is a mission, but it's just one of those things. These things happened. It's not on the calendar or anything that it's a public holiday in Botswana. So this is where the trip becomes really exciting. It's obviously always amazing to be in Botswana, but this is my favorite feeling in the world. We've just left the tar road on the way to Southgate from Maun. So the dirt has started. We've got another 50 kilometers of this dirt road. Normally it's in very, very bad condition. Let's see what it's like today. Obviously we're going to do this road again tomorrow on the way back in to pay for park fees. But I'm looking forward to getting to Southgate, cold beer in my hand, and relaxing in the Moremi. So we've just taken the left turn to the entrance of the Moremi Game Reserve, Southgate, and the road is very badly corrugated, but this is where the bush completely changes. You go from the trees being quite far away to the road to being lined with these huge mopani trees, and it is absolutely stunning. And you can actually start seeing game on this stretch, even though it's not in the national park. We've seen plenty of game on this stretch. Last time, elephant, buffalo. You can also get predators here. So yeah, it's just awesome to be back here. And we're not far. We are 30 kilometers from the Southgate entrance. And I tell you what, there's just no place in the world like the Moremi Game Reserve. I don't know what it is. You actually can't, I cannot explain it to you guys. You have to come and see this place. It's just, yeah, it really touches the soul, eh? I don't know if it's the water or the scenery or the animals, I don't know what it is. It's just the wild experiences of the Moremi and the Chobe National Park that for me is unrivaled. A lot of other places are amazing and each one has their own charm, but this is just next level, eh? The road's actually so bad. It's normally bad, but this time the corrugation is next level. It's getting out to check the vehicle and the trailer to see if anything's wrong with it. If you want to test your gear and make sure it's reliable up in Africa, just come to the Moremi. It's next level. 20 k's to go. 10 k's. 1 kilometer finally. Yo, the rain has really damaged this road badly. It's taking us twice as long as it normally would from Mount to Southgate. Southgate is usually considered as a stopover to and from Moremi, but this campsite is wild and I absolutely love it. So here we are at Southgate Makwi, campsite number 5. It was a very long day, hey, but we're in the Moremi. Absolutely fantastic to be here. I'm sure we'll have hyenas and all sorts of other wild animals running through our campsite this evening. Right now, get the trailer set up, get the chair out, cold drink, and start the fire. We got in a little bit later than we would have liked, but we're in the Moremi and it's just a different feeling. It's a place, the place just smells different. I don't know, can't explain it, but we're gonna throw a couple of these quick little chicken kebabs, I think, on the braai with this good old-fashioned braai grid. Works well with something like this. We're gonna have these, have a couple of cold ones, have a shower, and then go to bed. The pizzas, Chris. Coming up in the next episode, we head back to Maun to pay park fees and then spend one more night at Southgate. We then head to the most amazing place on earth, Kwai. A huge thank you to my Patreons and product sponsors who made this trip possible. And until the next video, cheers.